Hello, VOD watchers of Power Wash Simulator. VOD's been getting hella views. Yeah. I mean, more than you would normally think of somebody who is a very small streamer and just puts full VODs up on YouTube. What you would expect is 0. But some of them are like 5 or even like 10. VOD watchers? Right. Power Wash Simulator. There goes. It was synchronizing the Steam cloud. On PC, your chat box overlay is neat. Thank you. Oh, we have the exact same style. But yeah, I was messing around with this one, and then I was showing how much you could like reduce it into a way that you would like it, and you're like, oh, I'll just make it like that then. I think you changed. Did you make it so all the badges are the same color though? Because I left it on random color badges. Oh, okay. We're gonna do the old game crashes the first time you open it. Now the old waiting for Steam Cloud to sync. There we go. So Nameless is Barbie's, and I was like, all right, it's time to knuckle down and find it. Random color badges. No, I think it matches the color of your name, like the little like box, like Nameless's. I'm not entirely sure though. If that's true, then mine would be red. There you go. Unless it's because I'm the broadcaster. Is that the same one from the Discord? Yeah, it's the dynamic chat box or whatever. Did you see the one you use? But it's another one. This one is called Dynamic Chat Bubbles by Zaytree. I think that's how you pronounce them. It's the dynamic chat bubbles. It's very customizable. Like the default ones are very, very big. Like they're like this huge chat bubbles, but you can customize them a lot, and you can make it so like you can set it up so like only certain people can use it. Like if they're like moderators will show up, or people with specific usernames will only show up when they use it. Or you can just use it as a normal chat box source, like this one. Change my bunch also. I didn't like the nasty default gradient. I can't remember if I left the highlight thing on or off. But there's a default thing where if you use highlight your message, it makes the chat bubble like rainbow. But yeah, this one's really nice. It doesn't work so well for smaller chat boxes. The image you can show. You want me to show this image? I guess you can sorta see it in that. This is the one. This is the full Discord post of it. Yeah, the default one is like, we zoom in on this one a little bit. It's like these giant like boxes. And it made the, if you only use emotes, they would be really big. And instead of going up like a list, you could have them just appear randomly. But it's very customizable, so it's like, it's really good. You don't have to leave it that way. Make chat bubbles look like Windows XP 98. Windows? I said Windows twice. You get me. You know, you can make it look like Windows XP 98 Windows. How many Windows? All right, so we still have to clean the washroom again. I think we're gonna have to just redo the washroom. It's been long enough where I don't really feel too bad about just redoing this map. Hopefully it's fixed now, so when I actually do just go through it, I can just finish it. This will be the last time we have to do it. But yeah, we'll be going through it. You kids, I love just listening and reading chat. Double Windows, baby. Windows 2000 server edition. It's a cheap Android phone. I don't know, like Samsung Galaxy. What else is there? Google Pixel. Anything cheaper? I guess your most reliable one would be the Pixel, because Google owns Android, so their phones will stay up to date the longest. There's a lot of cheaper options as well. Like mine, I have a Moto Z3, which cost me like, I don't even remember. It cost me hardly anything. This is a really cheap phone. It was like maybe $300 or something like that. I would not buy this phone right now unless you just need a phone to do phone things, and that's it. This thing is like, I need a new one. Like this one's way behind. Yeah, this one was really cheap. I'm also really mad about Motorola because they said that they would support this one to Android version 10, I believe, or 11. I think they said they're going to support this one to Android version 11. And then it got to Android version 9 and they're like, never mind, we don't want to support it anymore. And they just stopped. They just changed their mind. They didn't want to support it anymore. So this phone is like 3 versions behind on Android, I believe. Has to read Twitch chat and has to be Android. That's it. Samsung A series. The A series, I believe, is like absolutely like the cheap series. Samsung phones. Like you get what you pay for. Android's cute version names, hey, like ice cream and donuts. Yeah. What is Android version 12 called? Okay, cool. Big fucking animation on your website. Android versions. Let's see, we got the internal code names. And then, yeah, there was 1.1, cupcake, donut, Claire, Froyo, gingerbread, honeycomb, ice cream sandwich, jelly bean, Kit Kat, lollipop, marshmallow, nougat, Oreo, pie. And then they just switched back to numbers once they got the Android 10. So now it's 10, 11, 12, 12L, and 13. Feels bad. Hello SK, how's it going? To go see used A series sounds like a bloody go mate. Yeehaw. Yeah, you could always buy a used like unlocked phone as well. Androids are good for that. Such delicious version names. My mouth is watering. I think I got a phone in ice cream sandwich or jelly bean, one of those two. Yeah, my phone is up to Android Pie, which is Android version 9. And yeah, so now my phone is 4 years. Yeah, just about 4 years behind the newest version of Android. So that's cool. I like this music. Stream beats, they know how to do it. Yeah, I need a new phone. All right. Let's get back to washing, shall we? Thanks for talking phones. That's just sort of how this one. What is this box? Achievement. What is this box? Okay, it just went away. What was that about? I sprayed like a little bit and just got a bunch of achievements. We're done talking tech. Let's go back to washing. Well, we haven't even started washing yet. I actually got to turn my volume down before I blast everyone's ears off. Just a little bit more. Let's go 25%. Let's go 20%. $15-degree one. This one is like the loudest one. Hydro power washing phones. Just dunk your phone in some water. It'll be cool. Let me know if it's too loud. Feels like it's been forever since I played this game. But we are on the official public release. It's no longer beta of POWERWASH. This is POWERWASH 1.0. I don't know how they'll do it or if they could ever do it, but I would really like for them to add workshop to this game so people can make custom levels, modded content. Yeah, I like really need to buy a new phone. I was thinking of doing. I wasn't 100% sold on it quite yet, but I was thinking of doing a tip-a-thon to help pay for my new car tires. And if I could ever go beyond that, then it would be going towards like possibly a new phone and like the Beacon Mix Create, the thing that I keep saying that I want to buy, but expenses just keep coming up and I don't have them. I don't have a reason to buy it over like new tires for my car or something. That to be intricate as fuck. Yeah. I don't know how they would do it. Like I wouldn't really fully blame, I wouldn't fully blame them. Like I would have no reason to blame them for not putting in modded content, because that's like a lot of extra work as well. Wait, why is my clean vision not working? They changed the keybind for it? Good Red, just watching some Game of Thrones. Your game is set to Genshin, by the way. Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot to change it. Thank you for telling me. There you go. Genshin viewers like, this ain't Genshin. This ain't Genshin. What? Stance, sprint, genital washer, show dirt. Tab is still show dirt. Okay. Maybe it's just this map is broken. We just won't use dirt vision, I guess. We'll just do our best. I feel like I just need to like fully reset this level, because it is like busted. Mr. Strama, Miscap, hello. You know what? I think I'll do that before I get too far in this. I think I'll just reset this level, because it is like really broken. Just give me a second to do all that. Right, let's see if I remember how to do this. Local low, I think it was. And then teacher lab, save data, 0. Subway washroom. Wash maps. Delete those and start the game back up. Oh, I forgot to turn off. Oh, shit. I need to turn off cloud saves. Cloud save. Wait, turn that off. Do the app data. We'll fix it, don't worry. Cloud save, ding donk. Setting up Gamma at the moment. You're in your dressing room right now, getting all prettied up. The DJ. All right. And then we turn cloud saves back on. Here we go. DJ Cat. For some reason, my vision still isn't working. Do I still have cleaning liquid? I guess I would. I don't have it on this one. It's the Urban X2. I do. was GammaCon so far? Cat, it like just started, right? Or you're still setting it up? All I know is that you've been very stressed out. Setup is today. I see. Digital signage. Forgot I was in the wrong scene. And just like not thinking today. You didn't miss anything. I was just redoing this tunnel. That's all. Still can't use dirt view. Whatever. Are you excited for it, Cat? Excited to finally do GammaCon and just be done with it? Yeah. Just want to be done with it. You seem pretty stressed about it. I'm just really worried about my game. It seems like super busted for this level. I wonder if there's a way to just fully reset this level. As you can see right there, it was saying that that door was not able to be cleaned as well. To clean 100%. Is a house flip where you do 75? No, you have to clean 100%. It's just everything. Every object in the game, you only have to clean like 8% of it or something like that. You don't have to clean the object in its entirety. You just have to get it close enough, and then it'll auto complete it. But you have to clean 100% of all dirty objects in it to count as a 5-star job. There was also a game that I was thinking about picking up during the sale, but I didn't, which was House Flipper. I don't know if I would have been interested in watching that. This is one of those games where it's like they give you a lot of creative freedom in House Flipper. So it's like the way that you're supposed to play it is you know, trying to make the house look nice, but then you gotta be like, should I be like the funny streamer and try to make it interesting and make like dumb houses, like these wacky crazy houses that nobody actually would live in? Oh, it's working. Why did it just suddenly start working? Worried about this door and this tunnel door frame, but I don't know why the dirt vision just randomly decided to start working, but I'm not complaining. if they ever added a walk button. Check the controls. I don't think they did, but worth looking. Stance mode. No, they didn't. Rotate equipment clockwise, anti-clockwise. The word you're looking for is counterclockwise. Anti-clockwise. Who says that? It's like mowing a lawn. Why would you do drugs when you could just mow a lawn? Go back around to get the edges as well. Yeah. Some of this stuff doesn't come off in a one fell swoop. And when I use the dirt vision in here, it just like blinds you. That's why I just keep doing it. There we go. There we go. Ding. I think if I do a couple passes on these, then I'll be able to get them. Feels good to be back power washing. Finish up Slime Rancher soon as well. I just figured some people might be missing the power wash content, you know. Finish up Slime Rancher. I got PC Building Simulator as well. And Teardown. I wanted to play. Feeling sleepy? Gotta get food, then return. Eat and then nap to power wash first. You gonna go get food now, or? Have some nice food and then lay down. Have a little nap. Finish something, then I'll go. Alright. It's gonna be a big day for you, so understandable. This game looks weirdly satisfying to play. Yeah, that's kind of like the whole appeal of it. That's what sells this game, is that it's weirdly satisfying to just use your magical water gun to clean and repair everything. And good that I'm fried. Couldn't miss your stream though. Yeah, just finish up your thing, go get something to eat, have a nap. It's gonna be a big day for you, so don't worry about it. It's on Game Pass, you may download. Oh shit, if it's on Game Pass. They just released the full version of the game. Like, it's no longer in beta. working on this game for a while. If you like the core gameplay of this, and then like you get some money to buy some upgrades, then this game will keep you entertained for a very long time. There's a lot of maps, and some of the maps take a very long time to complete. Quality content. What if they added any new upgrades? New power washer? It's only professional duty. You get new clothing. Ooh. Is there any cool gloves I want to buy? Red gloves? Octopus gloves? For the pro ones, we got gold, flower power, and carbon. We hostin'. Thanks for the host, cat. Since I've done this level so many times, I've made more money off this level than I should have. I'm gonna buy one of these cosmetics. Flower power. Look at it. Wait. I also have to buy red gloves. Obviously. There we go. I'm like hamburger helper. Hamburger helper's red gloves, right? Or is it a white glove? Like red accents, I don't even remember. I think it's the latter. That's fine. I don't want to be hamburger helper. Although what they sell is not a bad concept. Which is just like, we sell you the whole meal except for the meat. You just add the meat yourself. Let's get this one over here. I thought they might have, when they released the full version, put one last power washer in, or pressure washer. It looks like this will be the last one, unless they decide to do like some DLC or some like free updates or something. I wonder what they will do for this game now that it's like officially released. I think they had a roadmap. I don't know if it went beyond the full release or not. Like, I don't know if this is just like, this is just it. Like, now that they have the full release, they're done. They're just gonna leave it now. Any devs in chat? That's a funny joke. I guess we'll find out. I'm trying to remember what other games that I bought during the summer sale that I was planning on playing on stream. I know I at least have PC Building Simulator. None of the DLC for it though. That game has like a bajillion DLC. And Teardown I got as well. Those were games that I was looking forward to playing. Although I don't know how cozy Teardown is, where it's like, I guess the coziness of it is the setup. Where I'm like planning out my heist. Looked like a fun game though. Yeah, I've been wanting to buy it for a while. Thank you for the follow, Dirt and Beans. I be driving now. Have a safe drive. Still here, podcast mode. What are you getting for food? I guess you'll probably have to answer that once you finish driving. Mackey's? Something easy. I don't want to think about it today. Just don't want no think today. Only eat. Yes. Be safe driving, but also answer my question. Don't text and drive. Now I'm going to ask you a question that I want you to respond to immediately. Your question? He was talking about my question. Because I said have a safe drive, and then I was immediately like, what are you getting to eat? What you eating though? Said my, so I scrolled up. Scroll up and find Nameless's hitting question while you drive. Like these, probably. That much time. Kinda sucks that everywhere that sells food here is closed by the time I finish streaming, so I have to go get it before I start stream. But then sometimes I wake up really late and I can't go get food. And if I do, I don't have the time to enjoy it. That's life, I suppose, though. I just gotta wake up earlier. I gotta wake up on time. So sorry if I'm doing this map in a really weird way, but I've done this map like, what, 3 times now? I cannot tab emotes. Yeah, it's really annoying. you have to put Poland first. As far as I can tell. Or use Chatterino. Or what a speedrun of this game looks like. They probably use a lot of soap, which I don't do. Yeah, probably a lot of this kind of washing. People don't like it when I wash this way. Even though it's a very effective way of washing, they don't like it when I do it. Flicks must be insane. Cheddarino is the way. I don't know, I've had weird problems with Twitch chat recently. Like that night when I was just not able to connect to it. I used Cheddarino to connect for a little while, but then that also was not able to connect, so there was just something wrong with their chat servers or something, or like my connection to them. Raven also couldn't connect to him, so I'm more leaning to believe that it was on their side, but no, we can't like tab complete emotes anymore. I don't know if that's like an extension problem. Or if that's a Twitch chat problem. Because I have the thing turned on where am I supposed to put colon first before I type the emote, so that I don't accidentally type somebody's username, because somebody's username has the name of an emote in it. Which is really annoying when that happens. I used to have the other thing turned on where you had to type you had to type the @ symbol before it would autocomplete names. But that one like stopped working or something. There we go. I was really sick of accidentally typing like part of an emote, pressing tab to autocomplete it, and then it just types out somebody's name instead. And then I'm like typing quickly, so I just press enter, not even realizing it before it's too late. And then I just mention somebody, and then everyone's like, "Why are you mentioning that person? What are you doing?" And tab autocomplete. Ruining my life. So I'm just getting in the habit of typing colon first before I do emotes, like in Discord. We talked about this last time I did this map, but some people, like some countries, call these urinals instead of urinals, which made it really weird to me, because you don't call it urine, do you? Do they call it urine? That'd just be weird. Urinos. So I used to do all the time until BTTV spoiled me, so I got used to pressing tab. Spoiled by convenience. Ruined. so far. What are you doing in the toilet? Gnome. Gnome hanging out in a subway bathroom in a toilet. I do have a short extension on. Sometimes the extensions are just not worth having on. Especially if you're inside like one of these. Oh, cramped area. You a snub nose. It'd be an interesting thing if they don't have it already. Let me see if it is a thing before I say something about it. I was just wondering if they have a lefty flip, you know, where you hold the washer in your left hand instead. Like, it would be really nice to be able to use it in my left hand right now, because this angle sucks. Whereas this angle works fine. I don't know how hard that would be to implement though. Dude, that's like three major things that this game needs. A button to walk, like a slow moving button. Lefty flip, so you can hold the power washer or the pressure washer in your left hand. And mod support. I feel like that's in order of how hard they would be to implement. Should have a key to shoulder swap would make a lot of the sense in the game, since you have to get in all the tight spots. Yeah. If you could put it in your left hand as well, that'd be really nice. That'd be a really nice quality of life. It's that and the walking are like the two quality of life things that I'd really love to see, because it kind of sucks when you're like trying to do the floors and you're like washing it, but like moving like this is too fast to get everything. But like moving like this doesn't give you a good enough angle. But if you could, so instead of like doing this, you could just have You could just hold a button or acted like toggle a button to make you walk slowly, like half speed. That would be excellent, no doubt. This is the full release of the game, so I'm not sure if they'll ever add those things. Oh well. It's a fun game the way it is. I like it the way it is currently. Just some things that I would really like for it to also be in it. It's just the walk thing especially on the big maps where you have to clean floors or like ceilings. You have to clean a very large surface, a large horizontal surface walking would be really nice. I mean, even some vertical surfaces as well, if you're like walking along the side of it. Like walls, if you're walking along the side of a big wall. If you could walk slowly, that'd be nice. Stand up, please. It's like if I could move at crouch speed while walking or while standing. Like just have a button that does this speed but doesn't make you crouch. Oh well. Oh. What I'll do for food tonight as well. That bowl of beef stew that I had earlier was literally like the last food that I have in the house. I didn't have time to go and get anything else. I'll have to go out and get something after stream. And the only places that'll be open are a grocery store on the other side of town and a gas station. More gas station food for me. I had a burger from there last night and I put way too many condiments on it and ruined it. On accident. I don't think the person who was cooking also did I don't think they cooked the breadsticks all the way. They get like these breadsticks, cheese-filled breadsticks. They're pretty good, but the ones that I bought were like not cooked all the way. And I would know because I work at that, not that exact gas station, but another one that is the same like company, and I've cooked those breadsticks before, so I feel like I have a leg to stand on when I say that they were not done properly. In there and I'm like, Actually, I work at another one of these, so I know what I'm talking about. Like, oh wow. So if you work at one of these, you should know that you're being really annoying right now. Can't stand being that guy. Like if I've worked at a certain place before, where it's like at least in the same like field, like food service or something, I feel like I'm too understanding when I go in there, and then like some minor inconveniences or something like that as a customer, I'm like too forgiving of it, because I know how much that stuff sucks. Like that job sucks, especially when you're like doing all this stressful, like running around doing food and shit, and then any minor mistake gets you yelled at, and you're not allowed to say anything back. Oh, they should know better. But the people who like can't do anything themselves, they just expect an employee to do every single little thing for them, even down to putting their cart away or throwing away their garbage, because it's creating jobs. You're not creating jobs, you're just giving more responsibilities to somebody who's already trying to do other shit. Because I feel like anybody who does the creating jobs argument has never worked one of those jobs, because it's not that they like, oh no, somebody's leaving a lot of garbage or leaving a lot of carts around, we better hire somebody specifically for that. No, that's not what they do. They pick some unlucky person who they think can make the time to do it, make them also go and do all that shit as well. So it's not that you're not creating jobs, you're creating more work. That's all you're doing. I've known a lot of people who, myself included, who have been in jobs like that, where it's like every once in a while you just get a new responsibility. They never take any responsibilities away from you. Like, you always have to do the same ones that you already had to do, but they'll just add on an extra one every once in a while. Before you know it, you're doing like twice as much work as you ever had, and you got like a raise of like 50 cents an hour. So, gee, what's up? What's your face? How's it going, G? I was just ranting to myself about people who use the term "I'm creating jobs" to get away with being lazy and annoying, or washing a toilet. Yeah, I'm just getting it all over the place. Just blasting the poop water all over. And then I'll power wash all that poop water onto somebody else's property, and then it's no longer my problem. Until they hire me. Clean all this mysterious poop water that came out of nowhere. The cycle continues, and I'm never out of job. I'm never out of the job. I just keep making money. The toilet, oh my god. Go ahead. Use the toilet. Doing okay? How are you doing? I'm doing pretty good. I'm a little hungry. I guess I got on that whole rant because I was on a tangent about how I was hungry, and then I'll have to go to a gas station because it's like the only place that's open. They'll be open after I stream to get food because I'm out of food. I had this can of beef stew. Armor brand. Sorry, Armor brand, but your beef stew sucks. I had a can of beef stew and it was awful. Not that it tasted awful, it was just very bland. And it's like literally just ground beef. Like they don't like put like chunks of meat in it at all. It's not satisfying to eat. Not the beef stew. What time is it for me? I have a time command. Exclamation time. Right now it is... Yeah. 11:02. I had to double check your messages. I couldn't remember if I asked if how you were doing or not. Time zones are whack, yeah. What the freak? Yeah, every restaurant around here closes. Like, all of them are closed around this time. It sucks. We don't have any of those like late night Taco Bells that stay until like 4 a.m. or whatever. I sure wish we did. Our McDonald's isn't like 24/7 or late night either. It closes at around 10 p.m. and opens up at like 6 a.m. Rough. No 24/7 Mackies, yeah. It's like literally nothing. The only 24/7 places here is like 2 gas stations, which are the same company of gas stations, and a grocery store. That's it. And there's a sushi place inside the grocery store that is not open 24/7, as well as like a deli that is not open 24/7. So I can't even get those. It would just like literally be like stuff that I could buy off a shelf. There we go. All right, this is the infamous cubicle wall. The one that I could only get to like 99%. So let's see if it lets me finish it or not. Is it gonna let me do it? It's not looking good. Yeah, looks like we're never gonna be able to finish this map. I don't know what it is about this specific wall. I've tried many things to try and fix this, but it just doesn't let me finish it. Yeah, I'm back. Welcome back, Cat. That's infuriating. Yeah, I know. I've had to replay this entire map a few times because there's like some fixes, some like workarounds that you can try to fix this bug, but none of them have worked. All they've done is just completely reset my map. So I can't ever fully complete this map. Codes. Yeah, I'm gonna have to like change the coding in it, the actual files or something. just edit it to be that one cubicle wall is 100% complete. How clean that toilet is. It's so clean, you'd feel wrong to poop in it. Like you're ruining it. How could you? Got a killer PA system on my stage? Hell yeah. Wait, I had to go and find a new Wicked emote. I'm glad that I found that Kirby Wicked. Because it looks ridiculous. I love it. I'm loving it. I think its original name was like Turbo Wicked or something like that, or just Kirby Wicked. I changed it to just Wicked. The game would just annoy me. No way that toilet is clean from power washing. Where's the disinfectant? This is a very magical, special pressure washer. It washes, disinfects, and repairs. Like there's a lot of things that are like rusty, and you just like blast away the rust with high pressure high pressure water, and then it's just like brand new. You just blast away the rust. The magical power washer, yeah. That's why I put flowers on it. It's got flower power. Flower power, ooh. Char, hello Char, did you get McDonald's? The fuck is that? It's Kirby Wicked. It's the new Wicked, do you like it? I hope you do, because I like it, which means it's not going away. I got to the cubicle wall on this level that wasn't letting me finish the level, and it still is broken, so I guess we're just gonna 99% this map and then just move on to the next one because this one's incompletable. Which is rather unfortunate. Turns out the time I asked I got a chicken Big Mac. Turns out the time I asked for it, they just didn't have the ingredients. Oh, well, there you go, chicken Big Mac. When they said we're not doing those right now, they meant that they can't do them right now because they don't have the ingredients. That's all. Ooh, the water's like blue when I shoot it up into the light. Isn't that pretty? Mackey's is better than McDonald's. Hee. Convinced me to get Mackey's. Let's get McDonald's. The saddest of power washing experiences. Yeah, I don't think I'll ever fully recover from not being able to 100% this map. It's a burden I'll have to carry for the rest of my life. Kind of messed up. Give me yours, thanks. What? Isn't Mackey's just a thing that Char says? They don't, like, nobody calls it Mackey's. It's just her. So then everyone started calling it Mackey's because she just keeps saying Mackey's. No, rude and greedy. Yeah, I gotta get some Mackies. Starting a revolution calling it Mackies. On a mission, make everything sound cute, including Macca's, which is now Mackey's to me. I've heard Mackey's before I met Char, but it was also from another Kiwi. Yeah, I'm not sure if it's a Kiwi thing. When we asked other Kiwis, they're like, we call it Macca's. I've never heard Mackey's. Macca's sounds too bogan. In the US, we call it Mickey D's. Yes, hello, Vlad, welcome. I'm sure you've been lurking for a while, but I hope you're well. Booty? Oh, Mickey D's, yeah. In US, it's just McDonald's or like Mickey D's, pretty much. Mickey D's nuts. I would say that's a good joke, but people also call it McDicks, so. Do I just start calling it Donnie's? We actually have a restaurant here called Donnie's. So I wouldn't be able to call it Donnie's without confusing people. Hey, look at Donnie's. Did I? The fucking. I don't know why I thought of that stupid title, stream title, before I even started Genshin. Wash where you're going, buddy. Yeah, people have lots of dumb names for McDonald's. That's the one I've heard the most, though, here is Mickey D's. If not, like, just McDonald's. McDonald's. I call it McDonald's sometimes. Yo, Prod. Prod quick. What is your nickname for McDonald's? That isn't Mackey's. Yo, Prod, yo. How's it going, buddy? McDonger. Raise your McDongers. It's dude. There we go. Dude. Is he gonna answer my question, or do you just come in to say yo to everyone? So I called a guy on Tinder dude and he got really upset with me. Why would you get upset about that? Dude? Don't call me dude. Remember that time I said at 4? QBTR said. How could we forget? I just say sorry. Sorry. That's such a weird thing to get annoyed about. Personally, I guess, if a girl called me dude. I don't think I would think anything of it. Hey, dude.
Okay,
Sorry.
I gotta go again, but before I do 22, 222, 2222, 22,222, 222,222, 1,111,111.
2. Thank you for 15 bits, Cat. Good luck at Gamma. 2. G, me as well. I say dude, bro. I say her all the time. Hey, Red, dude. Hey, Shar. What's up? Hey, you want to go on a date, dude? Romance. Dude, you're like my bro. Dude. Of course, bro, you're my dude. No, I mean like you're my bro, dude. Dude. How's the washing bathrooms going, Red? Going pretty well so far. Except for it's still broken, so I can't 100% it. So that's kind of upsetting. I was asking you, Prod, if you're still listening. I was asking you what's your nickname for McDonald's? Like, what's the big deal if I call you dude or bro, SMH? I don't know, it's just the way you talk. I mean, I grew up very heavily in the skateboarder like colloquialisms, like mannerisms, speech, and all that. So we would say bro and dude like literally all the time. Like that's all, we would just say it nonstop all the time. So I'm very used to dude and bro. And was getting pissed when I started calling him bruh. Getting called bro? Yeah, that's cringe. Bruh. You're being so cringe right now, bruh. They used to call me McChubbs. We don't talk about that though. They called you McChubbs? I was asking what your nickname was for McDonald's, not what your nickname is. Or if you had a nickname that was related to McDonald's. I'd like, what did you call McDonald's? Like, did you have anything other than McDonald's? McChubbs. So I was chubby and I was always at McDonald's. I mean, you're certainly not anymore, but that wasn't even the question. What do I call McDonald's? Yeah. Yeah. I'm done with life. That's really funny. Like, not because you're being name called, but that's just just so like McChubs. I thought you were calling McDonald's McChubs. Like, alright, well, fair enough, I guess. Oh, do I actually have two? Oh, okay, there we go. I thought I had two cubicle walls that were broken. I can't even eat right now, I'm joking. Jesus. Yeah, see, one of the doors isn't letting me complete it either. I guess we'll just get it done as far as we can. And move on to the next. Go next. GG, go next. Alright, which lights are it? Not clean. This one. This one? No, that was it. One conduit has not been completed. This never happened. Pretend you guys never read that. Mickey D's nuts. Yeah, see, I told you. We were talking about how over there they call it Maccas or Mackies. I said the only one that I've really heard in the USA is Mickey D's. And then you came in, was not part of the conversation and are American, so I was like, hey, what do you call McDonald's? That was it. And then Char immediately was like, Mickey D's nuts. Damn. Sheesh. Alright, now we have 2 more door frames. I'm embarrassed, it's fine. We'll just forget about it, don't worry. It never happened, chat. It never happened.
Oh, this stuff is bussin'. Respectfully, no kizzy.
This is another one that's like busted. Alright, that's 2 cubicle walls I can't do and a door. There's 1 frame that I can do yet. Sheesh. There we go. Char, are you asleep? No, she's eating right now. Little door frames. I also cannot get that. A washroom wall. Wait, I just saw it. This one. There we go. All right, that leaves us with 3 cubicle walls, 2 of which I cannot finish, and a tunnel door frame that I cannot finish, and a door that I can't finish. I can't finish this one either. Disgusting. It's Flat Friday. It sure is Flat Friday. But yeah, welcome back. Okay, I'm done with this map. Clean the private jet. Perfect timing. As you can see, I've encountered a few issues with my private jet. That's what comes from flying too close to the sun, or in this case, a volcano, and the ocean. After your application and discretion with my excavation drill, I know you're exactly who I want on the job. As you'll discover, my jet is not without its idiosyncrasies. I trust you to be your usual discreet self in return for an excellent rate. Like, Char's on board with the flatness of the Friday. But yeah, because I turned it down. I nerfed Flat Friday. I could tell that you guys were gonna want to try to get this out of your systems. I apologize for starting this. Really, it just takes like 2 people to spam egg a few times and everyone wants to do it. Everyone wants the egg. I was missing out on the eggs. Not the eggs. Alright, let's get a good survey of this jet. Oh, it's got a TV. Hack mentality. That's how which chat work. What in the world is this? A laser? Alright, it's a jet with a laser. Okay. Right, you should know this from my chat. Well, yeah. Why do you think I sat in the loading screen for so long? This isn't the first time you guys have all spammed egg. G. Steppy. G. Debbie, look. Let's get the long section. The short extension might be better for this. Put the short extension back on. Egg is goated. People like eggs. What can I say? It's a good thing G has 2 feet so she can step on both of us. I didn't know G was that short that she needed to use you guys as like stepping stools. It's never gonna run out of breakfast options. Breakfast options. At least I'll always have egg. G, are you so short that you need to use char and donut as stepping stools so you can reach the top shelf? I'm just curious. Always volunteered to be G's stepping stool. I don't think that's OSHA approved, donut. If there's a violation, you will hear about it. This was always interesting to find out, like, somebody's height. Somebody that you've never, like, seen IRL, or, like, don't know how tall they are, but you've seen them a lot of times. Who's flirting? You're supposed to say dude. Oh, button, you press the lock in place, but keep moving the wand around. C, you go into aim mode. Use me as your step stool. Who's that directed towards, Char? Again, not OSHA approved. Me, bro. Yeah, there was like, I can't remember how tall she is, but when I found out how tall Ice is, I was like, I thought you were much taller than that. She's actually pretty short. A Mackey's on the way. Uh-oh. The Mackey's craving. I need dinner? What's for dinner? How tall are you, Red? Like, just 5'11", I believe. All boys. Char, if they're tall, they have no reason to step. Unless tall ladies. Lady D. I'm taller than Red? Yeah, I'm kind of at like the just above average height point. So I'm gonna be taller than like 55% of people. It was just funny hearing I bring her up because it's just the most recent one that I can think of, where I found out that she was like only tall enough to come up to my chest. It is my height. Can't imagine being shorter than that. Can't imagine how tough it must be to go to this rock and roll theme restaurant, but they close soon. Rock and roll theme restaurant. Is it like a local restaurant, or is it like Hard Rock Hawaii or something? I've been to Hard Rock a couple times. I imagine you're keen to learn some of the specifications of the jet. Go on, let's hear them. It's you, I'll divulge. Okay, go on. The suspense is killing me. Like 3 to 4 inches taller than me. Yeah, because I'm like, don't get me wrong. It may not sound very tall, but it is actually above average height. So it's like, the only people who talk. The only people who really talk about it are people who are like very tall. Yeah, I'm 6'4". You're a freak. I'm kidding, but yeah. It's always people who are like very, very tall that are talking about it, or very short. It's logo. They have a hard rock here though. Hard rock's expensive. It's not bad, but it's expensive. Comes up to your chest, Red. I believe Ice is about like as tall as my chest. From a guesstimation. Char, you're tall, hey? Tall lady, Steph. Slightly above average in height. He said she, but never said a name. No, I was talking about her earlier because I was saying that it's weird finding out how tall somebody is when you've never like actually physically seen them, like don't have anything to compare them to, so you have no idea what like size they are. And then like when you find out how like tall they are or something like that, and then you like meet them or like imagine how tall they are, you're like, oh. It's like a fictional example would be like Wolverine from X-Men. That's the word I was trying to think of. You know Wolverine from X-Men, right? Wolverine from X-Men is 5'3". He's supposed to be a tiny little dude. 5'8", border 5'9". We're almost the same. Wish I was shorter. You know, some people like tall. Some people like short. Some people are fine either way. I always feel like a giant in comparison to other girls. Just come to America. There you go. I feel like girls here are pretty on average, pretty tall. Look up to Shah IRL and online. Is he actually? Yeah, Wolverine's very compact. He's like 5'3" and 300 pounds. How tall are you? The emoji. Haven't measured him forever. Powder twinsies, probably slouched a lot. Yeah, posture will not. Posture can affect it pretty bad as well. I mean, I believe 5'8" is like pretty much average male height. I believe 5'8" is the average male height. According to the CDC, it is about 5'9" is the average. So you're pretty much just sitting like just about right at the average. Because at my school used to be so goddamn tall, I always consider myself short because of it. I was very short in school, and then I grew to like above average height out of school. So the jet looks superficially like any other. It's far from it. Could it be the laser, Blake? Could it be the fact that there's a laser on it? Fuselage is made of a graphene matrix that is lighter than air but stronger than steel. Not only can reach speeds of over 888 miles per hour, but is also technically the world's largest pencil. The world's largest pencil. Below average, nice. I went for average male height in the USA. And like it can vary so wildly. Even the Google result says about, so it's like that might as well be the average. Like between 5'8" and 5'10". Might as well be a range. And like for me, it's like just barely above average. My mom, who considers herself fun size and eventually became taller than my elder sister, who's the same height as her. My brother's exactly 6 foot. Exactly. So he's like above average. Like I feel like people don't fully realize that like 6 foot and up is like when you start getting into like giant. like everyone, for some reason, the magic number in their head is 6'2". 6'2" is the perfect size, but like that's like very high above average and is like actually kind of giant. Fun sized over so much. Yeah, I've heard fun sized a lot from people who are shorter. Just be Broly, be like 9'5". Think he plays basketball? I don't know anything about Broly. All I know about him is that he's like a Saiyan and he's really hard to kill. And he's out to just kill everybody. 9'5", dude, holy shit. That man would destroy the court by stomping alone. This guy's juicing. He's on something, I don't know what it is. I wanted to be at least 6'2". Get too caught up in height. You think life will be significantly different? But it won't. Not going from your height to like 6'2". If anything, it would just make it kind of more difficult because you'd probably start hitting your head on things. And you'll like have to squish into car seats and stuff. Excuse me, he's 9'10". That's like a significant amount more, but it's like, at what point does it not really that matter that much? Higher measure considered dwarf, or 11 or below. Dwarf? I think it's shorter than that. Or 10 or lower. You were close. If you're a 4'10" or lower in the USA, then you're considered to have dwarfism. They call it the other side of it. Gigantism. Size considered over, if you're over 7 feet tall, you're considered to have a gigantism, which is also very bad. You do not want to be that big. I'm not fun size. You're perfect size. Good, because I dated a girl that was 5'3". What would be wrong with dating one that's below that? It's with you and my mother playing this game. I don't know how to tell you this toxicity, but me and your mother, we have similar tastes in video games. That's all. My cousin's 4'11", my aunt is 5 foot. And you got some small relatives. Yeah, you do not want to have gigantism either. Like you start like really suffering from like organ failure and like your limbs not being able to support you and stuff. Not a good time. Well, I'm 5'9", my brother's 6'2". Took all the tall genes. Up out again, save some battery, have good rest of stream. Alright, see you, donut. And give you the lurk. Well, I guess you wouldn't be lurking because you're trying to get battery back, but thanks for hanging out. Family pictures be fun. Are you sure you guys are related? Not if you're Broly, apparently. Well, yeah, I mean, he's also not human. Those in my family are rare and shorter than men. I believe the average female height is lower than male as well, so that's just how it is. Let's see, what's the average USA female height? 5'4". Apparently, girls are slightly taller in New Zealand. What about Australia? Australian girls are 5'3.5". New Zealand's like 5'4.9", so like 5'5" basically. Bye, friends. Eye powder. 4 is one of my favorite numbers. There you go. 5'6", 5'7", tallest out of the girls. Everyone's shorter than that. Heat turned on. I'm a giant. I don't know. I feel like it's kind of weird. I feel like it's kind of weird for girls, especially because it's like their average height is like much lower than like males, but also like they have so much more room to be taller than average, where it's like the opposite for men, where they have less room to be taller than average. Because like people who are like, I feel like 6'4" and up are like way more rare than anyone between 5 foot and 6 foot. Tall girls on the other side of the world. Old lady? Ayaya. Thank you, Cat, for the ayaya. Ayaya in chat. Thank you for 50 bits. That's ayaka. Close enough. So the tallest girl at work, short kings, taller kings, and average kings are all welcome. I mean, some of the memes are pretty funny. That one tweet, short kings, don't go outside today. I saw a hawk flying around. So stupid. New job available. Say, Dirtfinder, if you can discreetly find your way over to the mansion as soon as humanly possible, I'd sure appreciate it. Oh, it's Mayor Jeff Jefferson. A laser gun situated under the fuselage uses a state-of-the-art crystalline compound to create an energy feedback loop that instantly plasmatizes the air. Consequently, its beam reaches upwards of 3 million degrees Fahrenheit on a hot day. This baby can handle up to 9 million degrees. 3 million degrees Fahrenheit, in case anybody was wondering, in Celsius is also very hot. It's so funny, stupid. You know it's not meant to be serious. Yeah. Magpies are lurking and vibing on my fence outside in the window. Not the magpies. I guess you just gotta... There's nothing you can really do about it, so just, you know, can't really let it get to you. If it's something that you don't like about yourself. Not something you change, so you'll just have to learn to like it. And you'll find that there's somebody for everyone. else is hot? Hot potatoes. You can tell they're hot because it's in their name. %. I like that you guys check for each other in chars, but not on mine. You only check for yourselves. Maybe it's because I've yet to see somebody get 100% on mine. Greed, me boy. Greed. See how you look, it doesn't matter, because what wins people over is your true self being your personality. Any lasting relationship is going to be like mostly personality. Must get 100%. I'll take it. There you go. I should do a red check as well, just so I can be the first person to get 100% on my own channel. And then rub it in everyone's faces. 0% though. Oh, you want to be like Mel. 58%. Didn't I get that last time? I think I got 58% last time. 58 is like when somebody says pick a number between 0 and 100. People immediately think 73, 58, 47. Now here's someone got 0% voice. I can't make anything special for 0%. It just wouldn't make any sense, but that is really funny. Power washing the world's largest pencil. Out here in Illinois, world's largest rocking chair. I miss that guy. Let him rip. What do you mean I can't put a stepping stool up here? Step though. But step though. Do I have stomp? I don't think I do. I didn't have a reason to add stomp. Although that emote is funny. I was just thinking about how if any girl feels like they're unattractive because they're too tall, because they're tall or something, I will just point them to the trailers for Resident Evil 8 and how hard people were shrimping for Lady D. Oh boy, they sure were. They're like, oh my god, she's massive. I love her. Even after they find out that she's like this weird, gross vampire mold thing, like monster. They're like, hey, we can still make it work. Or some of them are like, even better. Jackpot. I show you social media during this time frame real quick. You'll feel a lot better about yourself. I think if anybody doesn't like you because of your height, I think you're just not looking in the right crowd. Obviously, going that fast through the air generates a lot of heat. Obviously. But of course. It's possible to cook beef on its wings in less than 3 minutes. Damn. Wait, what is the speed of sound? In miles an hour. 767 miles per hour. I had to do it in miles an hour because they did 888 miles per hour on this. This person is not allowed to fly that fast. Thank you for 19 bits, cat. Tall girls, long legs. Short girls, fun size, moderate height. Best of both worlds. Yeah, see, then you got people like Vlad. Which I feel like is just the majority of people. Where they're like, they can find the best part of whatever your height is. This person who is flying this jet says that it can go up to 888 miles per hour. Cannot legally fly that fast. As I believe you're not legally allowed to break the sound barrier in most places. I'm not entirely sure on that law, but I know at the very least when you're like flying over like countries and stuff, like where people live, you're not allowed to break the sound barrier. How annoying would that be? Every time a jet flies by, you just also hear a big boom. This is going faster than the speed of sound. Sure, right? Because the sound boom can be disruptive. It would be so annoying. I'm sure it would be more than just annoying. Like there'd be other consequences to it, but it would certainly be very annoying to hear all the time. Isn't that weird though how those physics work? Like if you just go faster than the speed of sound, it makes a big boom. Thinking about it gets me annoyed. I used to know some people who live near airports, and you just constantly hear planes taking off. I'm like, how can you live like this? Be in like an Xbox Live party with them, and they'd be talking, and then their mic would just be like drowned out by the sound of a plane taking off. I run at the speed of sound all day. Damn. Would you say, Kat, that you're running around at the speed of sound? Would you say that you have places to go? That you have to follow your rainbow? It's terrible. Yeah, I can't imagine. I would hate living somewhere like that. I'm sure it's cheap to live there, though. Cheaper, I guess. So it seems like we're just about to see a housing market bubble pop. See how that goes. All I know is that there's a big housing company that like buys a bunch of houses, and like investing company that just lost like $1.3 trillion. So we'll see how that pans out. I don't have the spinny one. Wait, I can just do the extra long extension. There we go. Canada inflation reached 8.7% last week, with the gas having 59% increase. Yeah, gas has been real high. I don't know if it's ever going to come back down either. Sure is annoying living in current times. Gotta do what you gotta do, though. I'm glad I bought a very eco-friendly, lightweight vehicle, though. Even if it's kind of small. I'm only moderately depressed going to the gas station to refill. Then I see like people pull up in their SUVs and they put like $100 in it, and that doesn't even fill it all the way up. And I'm like, ugh, eesh. We're using my fuel discounts, but the fuel discounts I get from work, and the fact that I have a not huge capacity fuel tank, and also a very efficient car. I think the most I spent filling up my tank was like close to $40. It's like 30 to 40, somewhere in there. And that was from like almost empty to full. During like the super high, like $4.70. Joke's on you. I'm just always depressed. Wink wonk. Wink wonk. That's my secret, Cat. I'm always depressed. Alright, what are we missing? Antennae. Wait, just saw something. Tail scoop? Scoop. There we go. Is this wiring still dirty yet? My tank holds like 60 liters, which is like 13 gallons. Most I spent filling it up was like $90. How much does mine hold? Mine holds 11.1 gallons. It is a city highway. City is 29, highway's 35 miles to gallon. Combined is 31 miles per gallon. I hate converting that. Right, I think there's a calculator for it. Yeah, there is. Okay. That's 13.17 or like 13.2 kilometers per liter. So it's pretty good. Nice little car. Why is the wing wiring still so dirty? Is it like dirty on the underside? No, those are two separate ones. Hope that this one is not also broken, because I don't want to have another 99% clean map that I can never finish. Oh, hello, Tranquil. Welcome back. How are you? There we go. I was trying to move, but it wasn't letting me move. Aileron. The heck's an aileron? I gotta find antenna? Am I still missing some antenna? Elevators. Okay, what are elevators on a jet? Exhausted? That doesn't sound very good. Well, hopefully you're at the end of the day and can afford some rest time. They're called the police on me tonight, so that was fun. What? Why? Is that too much information to ask for? I'm sorry to hear that. That's not a good thing, to say the least. I don't know if any of these need to be cleaned, but I'm just gonna spray up here anyway, just in case. Does I want to spend the night at your sister's? Oh. It's one of those situations. Well, hopefully that wasn't too stressful for you. There we go. Fuselage sensor. 4 more wiring and one of the wheels. This wheel. Probably on the inside of it. Yeah, there we go. Is a fuselage sensor. I guess they probably look like one of these. Be on the underside, maybe. It's a fuel tank. Fuselage. I feel like I've been saying it wrong this whole time. Too late now. I've already done it. Sensor. But where? And which wiring? I think if I find the dirty wiring, we'll find the sensor. That's laser wiring. Am I missing 4 fuselage wiring? I don't like saying that word. Good thing I'm not a space program streamer. Here's one. There's 2. Those are cockpit sensors. Is it one of these, perhaps? Oh. Saw something. The sensor? Okay, we just need 2 more wires. Oh, where are they? Oh, that's laser wiring, that's right. Fuel tank, that'll be wing wiring. We're gonna have to go back up on top. How am I missing 2 wiring? I just press a button that shows me which ones they are. Oh. Which ones? Where? We just turn the water on and just go for it. Wheel area wiring? Like down in here? See any. Oh, that was one. Is it this? I just spray all the wiring. Eventually I'll get it. Right. Don't forget to water your wires. Fuselage wiring. One seems all complete. Is there a wire I'm missing somewhere? Oh, brother. Oh, brother, this guy stinks. I'm just hoping that this isn't another one of those like glitched objectives. More willing to think that I just missed something. But I can't deny the possibility that there's a fuselage wiring that is 100% complete, but it just isn't counting as completed. No, it just says fuselage wiring. That's it. What does clicking on it even do? Does that even do anything? Exit and come back. I guess we could try. Go back to the washroom that can never be finished. Wait, can I finish this door then? I can. It fixed itself. We're gonna finally be able to 5-star the cubicle or the washroom. There's 2 cubicle walls with it. This one. One more. We can do it. We can 100% it. Which wall is it? Oh, right. It's like, this one. Holy shoot. That doesn't look quite right. This is not a very satisfying end video. That was very weird. We did it though, I guess. Can't believe this is the same place that I bought. You're a miracle worker is what you are. I'm thinking, do I really want a bunch of sweaty Gen Zs climbing up the place? Or do I want to open it as a luxury washroom where you can spend a penny in a piece, albeit at a higher price? Now that does appeal. It's fusing together every attempt. Yeah, that looked kind of weird. All right, hopefully loading back into this one will fix it as well. Just rewash all the fuselage wiring, and then hopefully it just completes. Parkour. Parkour. this side just to be sure. And this side just to be sure. And we get here. It's not completing. Damn it. Is it just a wire that I'm missing? I don't know, man. I don't know, man. It's busted. I can't believe it fixed the washroom though. Let me see if it's a known problem. Looking for fuselage wiring number 9. Have cleaned all. The red one on the underside of the tail section. Okay. Okay, buddy. There we go. Well, at least it wasn't bugged that time. It was just really hard to see. We did it. Another exemplary example of power washing. I admit I was skeptical of your prospects of cleaning stains created at such high temperatures, but once again, you've exceeded my expectations, so I'm exceeding yours. Feel free to use this hanger for any larger odd jobs that you may pick up in the future. Very nice. Deadpan. I heat washing. I mean, most stuff once you get it hot enough will just turn to ash. Like, that's the whole point of self-cleaning ovens, is that it just goes to like a super high temperature and locks itself for several hours, and then it cools off, and then it just turns everything that's in it, like all the oils and like food or whatever's inside of it, to ash, and then you just wipe it out. Clean the frolic boat. Frolic or frolic? I'm not sure. I've never seen one of these. Dirt Finder, are you as mesmerized by the principle of Archimedes as I am? There's barely a day goes by when I don't undertake some kind of minor water displacement experiment. Today, I'm seeing what happens when I pack all my worldly goods onto my frolic boat and take it to a trip downriver someplace. I've granted you full access to my property to assist the clean, which will be rescinded following the removal of the final fleck. I'd appreciate it if we could keep this between ourselves. I don't want anyone to get ridiculous idea that I'm skipping town. I'm not skipping town, I'm just putting all of my possessions onto a boat and going down the river. That's all. I don't care about that. Sus. Not skipping, sailing. True player, true. Welcome in, by the way. How's it going? It's Harper. What on earth's going on in Mucky? I don't know. I'm just washing some stuff. Just write a piece in Real News Now. The town with no cats. You don't think the mayor, is there really not a single cat left? You don't think the mayor's catnapping all the cats and then taking them out on a boat until he gets his cat back? Like a cat hostage situation. He does seem a little unhinged. Screaming cat. Is that Plat? Is that Platinum Huntress's emote? I see Mel use it all the time. She's got some cute emotes. Magnificus. Is the story of Archimedes the one where they had a boat, the Archimedes, or something like that? And they kept replacing parts on it until it was no longer the same boat that it used to be? Or am I thinking of something else? Definitely one of her faves. Did the mayor ever seem hinged in the first place? Not entirely. For some reason, whenever I think of the mayor, I think of this in this game, I think of the mayor from Powerpuff Girls. But he was a fine, upstanding citizen. That's the ship of Theseus. Ah, yeah, okay. He's got a little cat. He's got a little cat ornament on the front. Yeah, that whole philosophical debate where it's like, if you keep replacing parts on something until you have replaced all the parts on it with something else, is it still that same thing? Also read in the Daily Opinion that the mayor's water pipeline is just the tip of the iceberg. So what he's doing with all that water, that's the dodgy bit. What's he doing with all that water? Mayor from PBG was a real OG. He sure was. He's always taken real good care of Miss Bellum. I've got a jar of pickles that needs to be opened. Archimedes had an epiphany about being able to weigh yourself while taking a bath. When he realized his bath was a little overfilled, and him entering displaced it and made it spill. Interesting that the mayor would bring up Archimedes then, with a boat. And I'm getting weird things about the mayor doing weird stuff with water. Can I get under here? I cannot. There we go. I got it. Sorry about it. Okay, there's my ladder. I was like, do I have a ladder? Zoom in. Did your boat even get like this? I guess that's just how it is in Muckingham. Everything's just mucked up. Covered in muck. Not sure if it's the same Archimedes, but there was also designed by Archimedes to focus the rays of the sun into a death ray to sink boats. Wait, is that the one that they tested on Mythbusters and it didn't work? Rumor has it he's funneling the water to some billionaire guy running an illicit mining rig. the mining rig. I wouldn't know anything about a mining rig. It can be true, can it? And is it related to the missing cats? The plot thickens. I don't think our death ray works. Well, I'm standing right in it and I'm not dead. Like the little figurehead. It's very cute. There we go. It's like it's also very hard to clean. And sink a boat made of duct tape. I haven't watched Mythbusters in so long. I used to binge that show. Such a fun show to watch. I really watched it once. I can't even remember what the myth was. There was one episode where they just like... It was something about some metal fusing together through explosives or something like that. Which is a known method of like welding. But they were testing some myth. I think it was related to that. And then they're like, all right, well, we still have all this explosive stuff around, so let's use it to fill up this van full of high explosives and then blow it up. And then they like had to stand super far back, and then they blew it up, and it's like you couldn't even hear. They were like, holy shit. Insane. I watched it once. I used to just put it on and just binge episodes of it. Watch them back to back. Rip in peace, Grant. Sounds like a fun episode. It sure was. I'll always think of the one episode where they're busting myths about getting out of a car that's sinking. And that if you don't have something to break open the window and like get out of your car, and you're already past the point where you can't open the doors anymore, and you're like cabins like flooding with water, that it's better to just like sit there and hold your breath calmly and just wait for the pressure between the inside of the car and the outside of the car to stabilize, and then just open the door and swim out. The episode I remember is the one where they made duct tape boats. I vaguely remember the duct tape boat one. I do remember the death ray one though. They had like a bunch of like school kids helping them out, and they made a death ray with the focusing the sun, and then Jamie was standing in it, and he's like, well, I'm standing directly in our death ray and I'm not dead, so clearly it's not working. That sounds like a smart idea. Yeah, I think they tested a couple different things with it. They have special tools designed specifically to break glass very easily. And that was like their number one recommended thing, is to just have one of those in your car. Because it's just like this pointed thing that you just smack the window with, and it just shatters instantly into a bunch of tiny little pieces. I think they tested using the metal part of your seatbelt as well, but I don't quite remember that, if that worked well. I think it didn't work super well. I would have to rewatch it. Worst thing is that it only starts happening once I finally split town. Or Harper. So hey, mustn't grumble. The desert dig I'm working on is amazing. You should come visit. Desert dig. One thing that the buckle would work that well, might as well buy the specialized tool and keep it in the car. Yeah, I don't think the belt buckle works super well. The specialized tool is like a... It's like this little hammer type thing. And they're like really cheap as well. They're just like these. They just look like this. They cost like $7 to $10. It has a thing that you can break the glass with, and then on the bottom of it, it has like a blade that you can cut your seatbelt with. So you can cut your seatbelt off and break the window open and get out. Nice little emergency tool if you ever end up in water or your car's like flipped over or something. Episode of Smart. I wouldn't think the movie worked that well. Just catching up on chat. Yeah. I should put one of those in my car. I need to buy... I have a few emergency tools in my car. I need an emergency... I need a first aid kit, and one of those tools would be nice. Especially if it's like a multi-tool that like also had a flashlight on it. Never hurts to have a small emergency flashlight, even though, you know, everyone carries a flashlight in their pocket, pretty much, in the form of a cell phone. And we get a bag of cement out of our car. Might be a good idea. Might be hurting your fuel efficiency a little bit. Looking around a bag of cement all day. What do you got cement for? Just might be. Were you pouring cement? Going to be, see. Is it like a job or is it like a personal project thing you're doing? Or... I've only helped pour cement like once in my life when I was like a teenager helping my dad pour cement for a walkway. Personal project? Oh, very nice. We're pouring cement for a walkway to from the back of the house to the front of the house. I got to lug around a bunch of heavy shit in a wheelbarrow. It was sick. Lay foundation for something. A foundation. Is it big enough where you have to, like, reinforce it? I suppose if it's a foundation, probably, yeah. Too terribly big. I cleaned that and now I'm getting the sun is attacking me. Pouring cement's hard work. I know that. Like a cool time though. Sun always throwing hands. Yeah, I can't believe the light from the sun traveled several million miles just to reflect off of something shiny directly into my eyes. As a personal slight against me. Walked off the edge there. I feel like I should crouch for this. And I fell. Put a short extension on. The sun sucks. By the way, Dirt Finder, you may find a few people asking questions over the coming days, months, years. Oh yeah, Mayor Jefferson, is that so? Just tell them that you don't know where I went. Only that I went by car. Why do you say months and years? I thought that you weren't skipping town. What have you done, Mayor? He's definitely up to no good. Alright. This thing's gotta move. There we go. It's very relaxing watching you power wash. Hell yeah. That's what we like to do. It's the relaxing streak. Mayor embezzled too many funds. Also, yes, hard to agree, very relaxing. Hard to agree. I've had multiple people sleep to this stream, the power wash streams, so. So that's what they're meant to do. Let's move up here a little bit. Maybe the mayor was fed up with all those monks throwing eggs at his house. honestly could fall asleep to this. You wouldn't be alone, at least. I've had, I don't remember who it was. I think it was Noodle. Came into my stream. Somebody came into my stream and they were like, "You're so chaotic in Char's stream, but then I come in here and you're like super chill. What's up with that?" Those monks who weren't paying taxes, and then their temple got pooped on by a bunch of cows. I remember. See anything in here? I don't think so. I just need to get up on the roof. The roof now. It is a funny juxtaposition. Yeah, while they were out egging the mayor's house, the monk's temple got pooped on. And yeah, I guess my stream is, I want to say it's more of who I am normally. It's not like I don't be myself in other people's streams. Be yourself. Those paw prints on the roof? What's going on up here? Mayor?
Two.
Two eggs? Oh, I guess it's probably funnier to imagine how I'd like actually act and talk. But like when you read my messages in like other people's streams, like if you read like what I say in text, you can just imagine that very dry, monotone voice. Just a little bit of sarcasm. What am I missing on this canopy? Oh, I see it. Try monotone voice. That's my voice too. Let's go. Then you know what I'm talking about. Some awkward spots. There we go. Cabin walls. The cabin walls isn't clean. The canopy undersides, one of the canopy undersides isn't clean. just saw it. This one. Yeah, the poles as well. Actually got that canopy on her side. Works for me. There you go. People told me I need to put more emotion and enthusiasm in my voice. Little do they know, I do. Look, you gotta understand. This is just the way I talk, okay? This has always been the way I've talked for a very long time. There we go. Did I get this one as well? I'm not sure. Just spray it just to be sure. All right, a rudder. Rudder's at the back. Yeah, we didn't get really in here too much. Okay, one of the seats, steering wheel. I got the steering wheel pretty good, but I guess I didn't really look at it. There we go. Cabin wall and a window frame. These are all good. It's good. This one is not good. There we go. I just need a cabin wall. Stuck. This wall. I don't know where it's dirty, but apparently this one is. I see it. There we go. Any chance you can clean the town's monster truck? Some prized donuts have poured concrete all over it. Somebody poured concrete all over a monster truck? We're gonna break decades of habit with. Now say it with feeling. Could you tell it was that window? Red is cracked at this game? Yes. Because I'm cracked. But also, if you look right up here, there's a little meter that says window on it, and it's fully blue. That means it's 100% clean. If they had any white on it, that means it is not clean. Wow, look at that. I wonder who would pour concrete on a monster truck. Would do such a thing. Yeah, for me, it's like, it's not that I'm incapable of saying things with enthusiasm or like a lot of emotion or anything. It's just, this is just how I talk 90% of the time. This is just how I normally react to things. Like, I mean, there's times where you've seen me be enthusiastic about something, like when I was like, I think it was just last stream even. Was it last stream? When I was playing Genshin. And I was getting really annoyed about how they keep putting huge lore things in limited time events. My boy's just a chill lad. Another top job, Dirt Finder. Much obliged. Hopefully there's still enough water left in the river to ride this out of town. Oh, nearly forgot. Should that cursed, ungrateful cat show its face at any point, it's yours. I wash my hands of the thing. Remember what my mama and grandmama before her said. If you can't say anything nice about the mayor, don't say anything at all. Okay, bye, mayor. The cat monster truck. What is this? That was funny as fuck. I listened to an audiobook narrated to you by you, Red. I've considered doing them. I've considered doing audiobooks. I'm just like not so sure if I could do character voices. Like maybe I could, but I don't know. I have definitely considered doing audiobooks. Audiobook by you and Nameless would pop off. We get Nameless on. Nameless can do all the voices. Shh. Hello, Mel. Can you hear Mel? Oh, she can hear. Audiobook? So, the search for Ulysses, the cat, has finally been called off. Though not before we'd chased every wild goose out there. Even old Frida at the lighthouse claimed she saw him in the distance, speeding across the rocks faster than any animal she'd ever seen. Though when I pressed her and asked if she had wheels, she looked down at her feet and nodded. If he had wheels, she looked down at her feet and nodded. Anyway, we were driving back to base when a group of miners, furious at not being paid by the mayor, blocked the road and symbolically poured a load of concrete over the monster truck. Well, that solves their problems is anyone's guess, but it sure gives you one heck of a job to do. Oh, the mayor just didn't pay I see.
You know what? I think we're gonna be friends.
Thank you, G, for the sub. You have just become an honorary red panda. Enjoy those emotes. And ad-free viewing. Emotes are too cute. I've been thinking about getting a new one. I want to get a smug one and a sleepy one. I don't know what I would take out though. But yeah, thank you for the sub. And welcome home, Mel. Cat truck. Alright, I guess we just get started. You want to hear some crazy theories about the missing cats that we heard out on the streets? On the streets. With the pulverizers. Smug would be perfect. Yeah, I really want a smug emote. You got two of the ooh ones, so you take one out for a new one. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I also had two of the blank face ones as well, so I could take one of those out. Ooh, 95%. I think that's the highest one we've seen today. Let's go. Have you ever read the I guess most people probably wouldn't have unless they were interested in doing audiobooks themselves. The thing that Amazon or Audible, the way they write it is really intimidating. Chuck reminds me of the time you pulled up the Monster Jam parody commercial. I don't even remember what was all in it. That was so stupid though. The stupid monster truck names. Yeah, so I went to the Audible blog to see what it's like, what they want out of people to read for books. G's built different. It's like, so you want to be an audiobook narrator. Many people want to become audiobook narrators because they love books and audiobooks, and they like reading aloud. Others are inspired to follow this path because they're told they have a unique talent and a great voice for narration. While those are both great starting points, it takes a lot more than a pleasant voice and a love of audiobooks to become a successful audiobook narrator. Listening to an audiobook isn't simply about reading the words on the page. An audiobook narrator must have the skills and empathy to bring a book to life for the listener. From a business standpoint, many audiobook narrators work as freelancers, so you must be organized, professional, and have the ability to work on your own time, meet deadlines, and keep track of invoices and contracts. While it might not be the most stable career choice at first, if you're passionate about audiobook narration, it can be a dream job. Yeah, they make it sound like way more difficult. A good news presenter, like a news anchor. It's raining sideways. Sounds intense. Yeah, they try to make it sound intense because it's like it's one of those jobs that's like the requirements for getting into it are very low. It's kind of like streaming, you know. But to be good at it, you have to work pretty hard and be passionate about it. Put a lot of work in it. It's pretty intimidating. I'm thoroughly turned off it. I guess for me, the whole thing would be reading the whole book before, and then being like so into the book that I feel like that I could confidently voice characters based on their personality written in the book. If it was just more like narration, that would be way easier. Doing a cold read of the book and sending it in. Yeah, you just read it the first time. You don't even edit out any of the times where you like messed up the reading. Just send it in. You read like some plot twist, and then you say aloud to yourself like, "Oh, really?" And then keep reading. That'd be so funny. You like read a big plot twist and you're like, no shot, dude, you gotta be kidding me. That'd be really funny. I feel there's an untapped market for it. Like an allowed narration that's kind of like a cold read that you don't know what's gonna happen, so when you're reading it, the person who's reading is like, no way. Some folks think a shady organization is sacrificing the cats to the volcano to prevent an imminent eruption. Apparently, all fingers are currently pointed at Marvin from the old boys club. Somebody's throwing the cats in a volcano? What the fuck? More like on shot. Utterly ridiculous. It's gaining traction in rural communities. It's funny, I know I'm guilty of it. I haven't called him that in a long time though. And I realized it pretty quickly, but whenever Lloyd goes into new streams and people read his name and they say one shot Lloyd. Going to order Donnies now? You gonna get some Donnies? For the longest time, I thought it was one shot. You get used to it. Yeah, I can tell that you're used to it because you never correct anybody on it. I think I realized it pretty early on because I was trying to type out your username and I typed one shot and I was like, huh? And I looked at your username and I'm like, oh, it's on shot, not one shot. It took me forever. There's no E. Everyone just calls him Lloyd. Fire. Those are just people that can call me Lloyd if it's easier. If that is his real name. His real name is Onshot. He just put Lloyd there to make it easier on people. And if I hadn't known Vlad from Ass's streams, I would be calling him Illyrian. But everyone just called him Vlad, so I called him Vlad too. When people don't know what 4 is because they just say, I can just say player's fine. IV, what does it mean? Player IV? I'm gonna need a short extension right now. Some of these stickers. Gnome Watch? Muckenham Burgers? Gnome Watch, where are they coming from? Oh, Jefferson. I think Mom's reaction was the funniest when she found out my real name is not Lloyd. Yeah, I remember you bringing up that it's not Lloyd. You're like, nobody can know. I'm sure Mel was like, what? I should just say it's short for intravenous. It's stuff they got. A shot. Vegan community suspects that the secret ingredients, the Muckenham hamburger. There's been a statement from Ella herself denying it, telling them to stick their celery where the sun don't shine. Ella claims that her burger's unique flavor is due to its extraordinarily high salt content. Sodium. Ding, 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 ding. Oh, Red's name isn't actually Red. Red looks like a red. Yeah, it's totally my real name. I haven't said my real name multiple times before, ever. I don't even remember if I put it in my about section or not. I might have. Because I put my real name on my casting call club. Percent Red is a red. He caught Mewtwo recently. It's true. And then I let him go. It was kind of weird holding a sentient being like that. Too sentient. And then I went and stood on top of a mountaintop for 12 years. First name Red, last name Panda. There you go. Middle name, the. I feel like you'd have a lot of expectations to live up to if your parents gave your middle name, made your middle name the. You're like the person. You're John the Smith. Just like Sonic T Hedgehog, yeah. Are you a jump man or are you a the? Mario Jumpman Mario? I change my middle name as soon as possible if it's just the. It's too much responsibility. And when I was younger, I thought that I didn't really like my name. But then when I got older, I was kind of just like, it's fine. What really made me change my mind about my name was that, like my real name, is that, me saying that my name is stupid also means that I think that everyone else who has the same first name as me also has a stupid name. I was like, well, that's kind of rude. I don't think they have a stupid name. It's only stupid on me. I think it's just that thing where it's like you didn't get to pick it yourself. And it's a lot of work to change it later on. My middle name is almost as long as my first and last name combined. Dang.
Hey there, Ed. My mouth is open. Will you power wash straight into my mouth? Thank you, real.
All right, open up, Ugu. It's time to become hydrated. Beaver 100 bits also, Ugu. Welcome in. Having a good day. What's the number of the power washer? Any chance we can get back down the carnivore? Ferris wheel's getting super spicy. A spicy Ferris wheel. Everyone at Roddy's Biker Shack thinks all cats are aliens, and they've been on some kind of recon mission to Earth. They've finally got all their intel and have gone home to report. Believable theory. If space was real. Apparently we should expect an invasion of extraterrestrial supercats in a couple of months. Welcome back, Shar. You feeling awful? Why is that? Is it because of the McDonald's? You don't like your name? Try being a child called Vladimir. Try being called Eustace.
Okay, I'm hydrated.
You're welcome, Mugu. Thank you for 100 bits again. I think your name's great. Thank you. No, I'm tired. Oh. Didn't you go take a nap? Or did you take a nap and then you woke up feeling awful? You got home from a concert. Yeah, who'd you go see? Hey, Shar. Take a short nap and woke up pounding headache. Didn't get enough sleep. Hey. Well, maybe it's one of those things where it's like after you're awake for a little while, you feel better. One of those naps where it takes a while for it to really set in, you know. Purity Ring was such a cool show. They do some amazing light work. Does that sound familiar? I think my roommate's making something. I just suddenly got hit by a smell of food, or I'm having a stroke. But every time that I thought I was having a stroke because I suddenly smelled food, it was because my roommate was making food. You know, Purity Ring, we're gonna have to talk about if we're the same fucking person. Let me see. Purity Ring pop band. Canadian electronic pop band. I don't think I know them. I think I only know them because you might have talked about them before. Maybe. I'm not entirely sure. I hate naps because they always make me feel awful. Yeah, taking a nap is always like a coin flip for me. Like, maybe I'll wake up feeling good. Maybe I'll wake up feeling awful. 25 USD for shipping. Ugh. Imagine being Australian and paying for shipping. Thought you only had to worry about burnt toast. I mean, it doesn't necessarily smell like burnt toast, but then again, when is the last time I smelled burnt toast? I don't know. I'll fight shipping companies. Excuse me? This is what I think it is. I made an order for 2 of these earlier and it was $13. Why is it so expensive for me? I don't know. The shipping's really weird for that. I was like one of the first people to order, and I got mine after Donut got his. And Char was the first person to order, and she didn't get her stuff like well after everyone got their stuff. I also had to pay more for shipping than Donut, and we only live a couple states apart, so I don't know. I think it's because they use multiple different shipping companies. Maybe? I don't know. Did you use recommended address? I did. Big nap, wake up being able to feel my entire body circulating blood, pounding headache, pain everywhere, refreshing. Shall I take another? Yeah, when I wake up from naps like that, I have to like be up for like a whole hour before I feel like good. And then I'll be like, you know, I'm not like dead tired like I was anymore. I just felt awful, like very truly awful for a full hour. Recommended address? Yeah, when you put in your address, sometimes it will recommend an address. Make sure it goes to the right place. merch link. It's today, Yugu. It's today. You know what? No stress there, Shar. It's today. I get just the sweater. It's $11.29 shipping. Use my address as the recommended address. What the frick? Aren't you excited, Char? I imagine it's gonna be pretty wild. 123 Horny Boulevard, Corpus Christi, Texas, 42069. Dox yourself. These things got me stressing. It's gonna go great, I'm sure. People have been hyped up for it for a long time. Before you were even teasing that you were putting together a merch store, people were asking for it. And it looks really good, so. And I know for a fact that quality products, except for maybe that one, but you got rid of that one, so don't worry about that one. Oh no, did I paste that there? My bad. Oops. I hope nobody comes and visits me and shoots a power washer down my mouth.
The merch looks maybe 9/10 because I'm the one that's missing it.
Thank you for 10 bits, Ugu. What up? It's alright, player. I've lived my life stressed 24/7. It's true, she does. My own theory? Game theory? Cats go wherever dinner's best. Someone somewhere, probably out in the sticks, has some real nice tuna steaks, and they're all holding up there for a while. It would be surprising. They'll be home soon enough. It's going to be great. I stopped paying attention. When my brain started paying attention again, I sure hope nobody visits Power Washes down my mouth. Yeah, because Ugu accidentally posted his address in the chat. I sure hope nobody comes by with a power washer. On my Oasis message, I got your message. Extreme hydration. In my pressure washer, I only use raw water, which is water collected by some guy who went out to the forest and found a stream, and then he just fills up his bottles of water with it and then sells it. And it's full of parasites. In the stream. I can't remember if that guy got in trouble or not. I feel like he should have. He was just selling people water that was full of like parasites and stuff. It was marketing it as healthy water because it's raw water found out in the wild. And nothing can be healthier than what Mother Nature provides for us. Like parasites and waterborne germs. It isn't the Mr. Strimmer himself. Well, 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 if it isn't Miss Cat herself. I think that's definitely illegal. It's gotta be, right? Washing cat butt. Just in time, cat. Free range water, age free. Free range raw water. I need to take this off. There we go. Much better. Set my camera. Like, surely that guy had to get in trouble, right? Right? Surely somebody stepped in and made him stop doing that. Like the FDA or something. Or I think he was doing some loophole where it didn't have to be approved by the FDA. Because he wasn't selling it as like, he did some legal jargon or whatever, where it's like, this isn't actually meant to be consumed. Surely someone stopped him. One could only hope. In case anyone is wondering what's wrong with raw water, it's just water from a stream in a forest. If you're wondering what's wrong with water from a stream in a forest, you will get many diseases and parasites. And things will be very bad for you. Ding, 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 ding. He just wants all the raw water for himself. We know better. Yeah, they got boil fresh water. Have you ever had boiled water before? It's kind of gross tasting. Yeah, definitely boil it first, at the very least. Cat tongue? Why would they make that a separate object? Door handle. One of the axles. Side hatch handle, side plating, step bracket. Step?
Bruh.
Bruh. Side plating. What is side? Oh, one of these. Art making sure that we know that he's still here. You're having a nice night, Art. Side hatch handle. This one? There we go. Even better, drink it straight from a still water source. Get all those natural parasites and bacteria body craves. Yeah, it's called probiotics. Maybe learn a little about gut biome before you start talking bad. Before you start talking shit. Maybe have yourself a Yoplait yogurt. Truck looks magnificent. Great job, Doc. Just in the nick of time. We've just had a fresh sighting. From Dredge Deep. Just finished my Mass Effect 2 session, so I left to lurk. Ah, okay. So, what are you eyeing about? All right. That is. Ever have kombucha? Yeah. I see you don't drink kombucha. That's all we have time for tonight, everyone. So it is time for us to say goodbye. Now it's time for so long. It's on right now. Not a whole lot of people, unfortunately. I had a blast, like a water blast. No, Ugu's internet died again, not like this. Ending? Yeah. There's actually a lot of people streaming POWERWASH right now. I guess because I had a 1 point, it's like full release, and even realize how many people were streaming it. Why am I getting Mr. Roger vibes? Remember to be a good neighbor. Let's see. I have somebody playing House Flipper. I have 2 people playing Genshin. I have somebody playing, doing art. Mr. Rogers? People on that washing mood. Yeah, well, POWERWASH has had its full release, so I guess it makes sense that everyone's streaming it. Everyone who ever had streamed it before were watching the game. Mr. Rogers. There's somebody playing Stray. I know a lot of people are interested in that. Stray is so sad. Yeah, let's drop us off in House Flipper. How's that sound? We'll say hi to them. And House Flipper, come along for the raid. And thank you all for coming to the stream. We're gonna go watch somebody flip a house. Man, I'm just glad that we were able to finish the subway washroom. Like, I don't know what eventually fixed it. I guess leaving and going back in fixed it, but yeah. Goodbye, everybody. Join the Discord. I'll see you all Saturday, should be. If I'm not dead tired from getting my tires replaced tomorrow, that is. Yeah, join the Discord, see the announcements and all that when I do my schedule and all that. Dorime. Slime Rancher more soon, and PC Simulator soon, and we'll worry about all the new games later. We're gonna finish up Slime Rancher first and this game. But yeah. Goodbye, everybody. Ooh la la, the ranch of slime, ranching slimes. It was nice seeing you all. So long. Thank you for the support. Oh yeah, Subnautica. That was the other one I was trying to think of. I was like that. There's another game that I'm trying to think of, but I can't remember it. Anyway, goodbye, everybody.